This is Chester Moore, Executive Editor of Texas Fish and Game Magazine, here with my good friend Dustin Ellermann, Top Shot Season 3, Texas Fish and Game blogger, all-around good guy. And this was quite the ride for you, because you think of something like a competition like this. You think of Navy SEALs and Marines and SWAT and competition guys and snipers, et cetera, et cetera. But you came in with the everyman attitude. You came in, you're the guy who just had a passion for shooting. And you really, I think the one thing I saw that separated you from the other guys in terms of when they walked up to that line to shoot, you approach it as a blessing. Mm-hmm. You got to approach this, wow, I'm here getting to do this, I'm going to enjoy myself.
That's it. I mean, if there would be a dream vacation, it would be something that had to do with guns and fun, just like Top Shot was. So I was there with guns, having fun, and so, yeah, I was just enjoying it.
Mm-hmm. I think that's one of the key. I mean, it was basically a gun fantasy land where you had all these crazy things you got to do. One of the questions I have to ask, because everyone asked this one, did you get to shoot the Gatling gun?
I know it. No, I did not. If you didn't see it on camera, we didn't get to do it. And so that Gatling gun was at a really cool elimination. They come back to the house bragging about that, like, oh, we should have lost. Lose that team challenge, you get to go do that. And so, the next challenge was the rock throwing and primitive weapon episode. Yeah. And so a lot of people think I can't throw rocks. But, after the Gatling gun thing, I was bored sitting at the house. And I wanted to go see the cannon. So I threw that competition. I wanted to see the cannon, man. Sorry, Jarrett. He had to go home for that, though.
I'm telling you, man. But, that's what everybody asked, because that was such an awesome thing. And then, of course, the Ring of Fire.
That was neat.
Yeah.
That was something else.
Now, what did you think when you first walked up and saw this Ferris wheel-looking crazy contraption?
Ferris wheel of death, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That's about all you could say. We had practice where we were on a wheel and they're turning us upside down. So we're like, okay, maybe we'll be hanging like on a bungee cord thing or something. And we had no idea we'd be moving and shooting. And so, I didn't know what I was really going to do until I wrote it. There's that acceleration loop and then they say go. And, in that 13 seconds or so, my plan came into action and it worked okay.
It worked. You shot 12. It's just 12.
In a row.
And the other guy shot 12. What was his name?
Chris.
Chris.
He did well.
But he just beat you in timing, right? Was that what it was?
No, it was by one round.
One round.
One millimeter.
One round. But they tied in terms of number of explosions there. Now, like I said, we talked about your calm walking up. And I think the other guys also realized Dustin's not real shaken about all this stuff walking up. But right now, we're in a really down economy. A lot of people that maybe want to shoot competition or just better their shooting and hunting might not be able to afford to go to training or something like that. But I think you've shown that by just willpower, focusing on the Lord, and being able to just walk in and take your passion and take what you're doing seriously, that you can do great things. You
can, and this whole thing's just proof of that.
Yeah.
I had one training course ever. And besides that, I really was completely self-taught. I remember being out in the woods and shooting as a kid and like, hey, if I squeeze the trigger as opposed to jerk it, I might get better groups. And so it was interesting in being able to go do this on such a grand scale and be successful at it. It was really neat.
Well, you're giving guys like me hope. Like I said, if it's a waterfowl, I'm pretty good at hitting it, but I have a shotgun to do that with. But in all seriousness, a lot of people have said, wow, that's a really great thing that you have a young man who's going out there and pursuing his passions and showing that anybody who has a passion for something can do it. Of course, we're all not going to be top shot, but we might be the top shot at our deer camp. We might be the guy that takes that shooting to the next level, but we make that shot on that deer we never thought we could make before.
Sure, and it goes down to when you like something so much, it's easy to practice it. That's the reason I'm a little leery of going into competition shooting. Is like I don't want my hobby to become a job, and then playing becomes practicing.
Yes.
And so we'll see where that goes. But I've got some main guys like Taryn Butler really pushing me to get in the competition just because I'm a natural at it. So maybe if we can just take it from that angle, I'll just go and have fun.
You're gonna have fun and upset everybody else when he wins everything. Check out Dustin at fishgame.com and also TopShotDustin.com.
That'll do it.
All right.